Hello, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, thanks so much for joining. My name is Misty, and today I am bringing you another episode of our Globetrotter challenge. If you're not part of the Raven family, but you want to be part of the Raven family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. As you can see, we are just here with Piper and her lovely beau, Roman, and they are just flirty as can be. And so let's go ahead and jump in and get started. They are on the home lot here, and she is like, Roman, you know, I want to go ahead and spend a little bit of quality time with you, if you know what I mean. That being said, they don't have a tent anymore because she had screwed that up for herself. I am just working on getting her some light in here because it is really dark. So we're going to go ahead and put a little light here in this kitchen area. And it is going to be very difficult for them to get any kind of woohoos done, considering there's no longer a tent to be had. So they're just going to kiss and carry on, and she's going to give him some flirts, and they're going to have a little bit of, you know, a conversation, and she's just telling him that she really cares about him, and they're having a little bit of an embrace here, and she's just telling him how much that she cares about him, and that, you know, she's asking him, you know, how's your day been? And, you know, I had a really great day with you, and I just want you to know how much I really care about you. You know, the time is really closing in on my end here at Mount Komorebi, and then I'm going to be having to move on and go somewhere else, and I don't know what that really means for our relationship, but I really do hope that, you know, we can continue on this relationship, even though it means that I'm going to be, you know, continuing on to, you know, long distance with you. Who are you? Why are you here? Please leave. Thank you. You just come to our house, get in our fridge. I don't know what the deal is with that, but we're trying to have a very important conversation here about our relationship and the fact that, you know, we're going to have a long distance relationship. Can you not see that we're very busy here? So she's just telling him that, you know, she really does enjoy his company. She really does enjoy being in a relationship with him, but unfortunately, you know, it is going to have to continue to be long distance when she moves on to her next stop, which, as the challenge states, our next stop in the Globetrotter challenge is going to be in Sulani. And so she's like, you know, I'm going to be moving to the beach, and I don't know if that's something that you would be interested in coming and visiting there, but, you know, and he's like, of course I would want to come and see you. Like, I want us to still be together. I don't know what our future holds. And she's like, I really don't know what our future holds either, but I would like to, you know, continue to be in a relationship with you. I really have strong feelings for you. Now, as we know, she did complete her Globetrotter aspiration, and she is now working on the Lady of the Knits, and she does have a part-time job as a lifeguard. So she works in the morning, and in the rest of her time off from her part-time job, she does the Lady of the Knits aspiration. She isn't allowed to leave her lot and to go to other places, like if people call her and invite her over. So really the only thing that Piper can do now is knit. And so she spends all of her time knitting and selling things on Plopsy and harvesting her things, and then she can go around and do sightseeing things whenever she has time. But honestly, she is spending majority of her time knitting, and so she is really grinding hard trying to get those knitting things out there. And I had asked you guys in the last episode if she should sell these things on Plopsy to find out, like, do you guys think that Plopsy was a good thing as far as the sales and things like that? Or should we just sell things out of the inventory? All right, she completed some animal clothing, so we'll go ahead and put that on Plopsy. I did say that we would go ahead and, you know, put some things on Plopsy just to see how they sell. I generally don't have much luck with Plopsy, but I am willing to go ahead and give that a shot if you guys think that that works. I'm not against it. I just sometimes find that things sit in the inventory for a long period of time, and whatever the case is. But I do know when things sell on Plopsy, they sell for quite a bit more. So Roman is like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get going. She's like, yeah, that's cool. I'm exhausted. So she is going to get some shut-eye here, and then when she gets up, we will clean out the spoiled food, and then we will let her grab herself something to eat here. I'm just going to have her go ahead and make a family size of fruit salad, and it looks like she's also late for work. Okay, so maybe she's not going to be able to have time to go ahead and get herself something to eat because she is off to her lifeguard job. All right, so when she gets back, then maybe she can make some food. Piper chatted with Holly while exploring. Okay, well, that's good news for us. So she's just off to work, and when she gets back, then she can go ahead and get herself cleaned up because she is feeling pretty grungy. She's feeling pretty hungry, and she does not like the fact that she has just slept on some cardboard. But honey, that isn't my fault. You burnt your tent down. So we are sleeping on what we have available at the present time. You only have about 112 simoleons. So that is really not my fault. I am so sorry. She's brought home another 132 simoleons for the day. So that's great. All right, so she is going to go ahead and clean out this spoiled food here, and then she is going to cook up some fruit salad, and then we will get her to go ahead and have herself a brisk shower because, as you can see, she is really dirty, and so she needs herself a shower desperately. And she's also in need of some fun. She's in a pretty fine mood, but I do think that if we don't get her some fun soon, she's going to be in a pretty foul mood. So we definitely want to do that as quickly as possible. And she is just having a good old time here, whipping herself up some fruit salad, and she's like, okay, this is a little bit of fun doing this. And Gil's calling saying that he heard that we became friends with Roman and he's pretty cool. Yeah, we're a little more than just friends, but that's fine. So she's going to have herself a bowl of this fruit salad here, and then we will go ahead and get her showered up. She's like, oh my God, I am ripe. Yes, sweetheart, you really are. You are in desperate need of a shower. So finish up that bowl of fruit salad, and then you can go ahead and get yourself a shower that is desperately needed. And once you're done with that, we'll go ahead and get you gardening. I know that you're not a huge fan of it, but your plants are in much need of your tender, loving care. Thankfully, these plants bring you quite a bit of money, and so, you know, this is all good. This is all good things. Yes, let's definitely clean that out, because as we know, if you don't clean that out, then it's just going to catch fire, and we've had enough things burned down. And it looks like you've got some mail here, so we will check the mail. And she's just like really in need of some fun. Oh, Piper, what are we going to do for fun for you? And so we'll go ahead and sell these harvestables that she just got and check her inventory and make sure that she has listed everything on Plopsy that she needs to list on Plopsy. And it looks like what she got in the mail was some bills. So we will have to look and see if we can pay those. We don't have enough money just yet to pay the bills. So we're going to have to get some money in order for us to pay the bills. So we will have to make her do some more knitting so that we can get some money. You're going to have to knit, girl. You're going to have to knit. We need more money. We really do. We haven't sold anything yet, but hopefully we will sell some things. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get some knitting things done, and then we'll list those on Plopsy as well, and hopefully some of these items will go ahead and sell, and you can then pay your bills, because as of right now you've got bills that are due and no money no money to pay them. So we do need to start 3 knitting projects while inspired. So I somehow need to get her inspired. I'm not exactly sure how to do that, other than maybe if I get her to cloud gaze, that might make her inspired. So I'm going to go ahead and let her knit this one here, and then we'll get her to cloud gaze and see if I can get her inspired. And if she does get inspired, then we will try to get her to do another project after that. And maybe that will count as knitting, like starting a project while she's inspired. So we probably will not be able to finish this aspiration before we have to move. I do believe we only have a week left of fall, and then it turns into winter and we'll be moving on. Okay, so it did make her inspired, but she has so many other moodlets going on right now because of her shower and being outdoors and her meal and all of that, that she's just energized. Oh, and the Yamachan is here in our fridge. Okay, well, how about we dance with the Yamachan, and that will be fun for us all. She's like, first, I've got to go pee, and then I can dance with the Yamachan. That's fine. The Yamachan is just hanging out at our house anyway, so it will be perfectly fine. Ever since I put a fridge in on this lot, the Yamachan comes and wants to constantly get in our fridge, so there's that. So we're just gonna let her go over here and do a little dance with the Yamachan. So let's let them dance together a little bit. Okay, she's really gonna bust a move. All right, go Piper, go. Oh, she's twerking it at everything. Like, she is really getting down. Okay, all right, queen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, she is really giving it. Okay. Okay, girl. Oh my god. Okay, she really gave it. Like, she really got down and dirty. Oh, all right. She danced herself into needing a sleep. So we're going to let her go ahead and get herself some rest for the night. We'll clean up here after the Yamachan because he just leaves his glasses laying around. And then we'll let her go ahead and get some sleep for the night. All right, Piper. Well, that was a very eventful evening you had there, and now you're inspired. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, now that you're inspired, I kind of want you to do some knitting. So maybe instead of going to sleep, we'll do some knitting. I know that's so mean of me, but you're not like in the complete red yet. So I'm going to cancel out your sleeping, and we're going to knit really quickly. Okay? Since you're inspired, let's do a really quick knit, and then that will count as starting a project while you're inspired. So that will meet that first one. Okay, and that worked. Yes, Piper. Okay, we love to see it. So she has started one of her 3 knitting projects while inspired. Yes, queen. And we'll let her do that, and then I'll let her go ahead and head off to bed. And that'll be perfect. I would just go ahead and cancel this, but then I'm worried that she's not going to be able to finish it. So I'm just going to fast forward through her doing this really, really quickly. And she just reached level 7 of her knitting skill. And that is awesome news. So once she finishes this, like I said, she'll go ahead and get herself into bed. And then in the morning, we will go ahead and list all of these on Plopsy. Or actually, we can just list them really quickly before bed. That way they'll go ahead and get on the Plopsy, and then I'll throw her into bed. Throw her into bed. I'll let her go to bed. I'm not going to really yeet her anywhere. Okay, Gil, we can't really go anywhere. We're extremely exhausted. We're just, putting some things on Plopsy here, and then we're going to bed. So, sorry, but no, we're not going to be going anywhere this evening. Thank you for the offer, but no. All right, and she's straight up shattered, so off to bed she's gone, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Okay, and it is about 7:35 the next morning. We actually have 2 things that have sold on Plopsy, so I'm going to get her to go ahead and ship those things off, which is great news because now we might have enough money to pay our bills. And so we'll get her to pay her bills. Yes, queen. We love that for us. And then we will list this item on Plopsy as well. And then she needs desperately to get herself clean. She is very dirty and she's hungry. So we're going to go ahead and queue up for her to, never mind, she's late for work once again. It never fails. So I will catch you guys after she returns home from work. Okay, and we got promoted. So that is awesome news. And she is going straight to the fridge. She is going to grab herself a bite to eat, and then she is friggin' disgusting. She is so nasty that it is really gross. She needs a shower really, really badly. Roman is calling, letting us know that he has become friends with Solomon, so that's great news. She is so disgusted by the way she smells that she's about to vomit. So we hate that for us. Finish your meal and then you can get a shower because I'm telling you right now, like, you are disgusting. So she's going to go shower really quick and then she needs fun desperately. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do for fun for her. Obviously, the garden needs tending, which we know is not fun for her, but it has to be done. And also money. So we're going to get her to weed these things. We're going to get her to harvest everything. And so there's that. You did not shower completely, Piper. What the hell are you like? She's like, well, I just figured I would go ahead and do this gardening, which is going to make me nasty anyway, and then I'll shower after that. If you're going to make me do things in the dirt that I don't like doing, I might as well do that before I completely get myself clean. Okay, fine, fair point. So, whatever. We'll let her do the gardening that she hates doing, and she can get grody, and then we'll get her clean. So, after she finishes getting herself nasty, we'll go let her finish showering and get herself actually fully clean here, and then let's go ahead and have her once again start doing some knitting, and then maybe she can cloud gaze again and get herself inspired. I mean, right now she's very energized, so I don't know how well that's going to work out with the whole getting inspired business, but we can give it a try and see if that works. It may not, but it is worth a shot. Piper, I don't know how well you're going to be able to cloud gaze over there. You're under a tarp. What can you see? She's like, not much, but she is inspired because she's sparked by clouds. But again, everything giving her all the energized stuff is overpowering her inspiration. So she's not currently inspired. She's just energized. Okay, Piper, that's fine. How about you still go ahead and get over here and we will get you knitting because we do need to get you busy knitting. And you've got to grind, my girl. You've got to grind. And she's like, oh, that's all you make me do is knit. I just want to do something fun. This is fun for you. This cloud gazing is getting your fun up super fast. So you're in a great mood from doing this. And so that's great. The power company's calling saying they're going to cut our power off. That's really cool. We live off the grid, so you do what you've got to do. We don't have really a need for the power. I mean, there is a light in the kitchen, but I mean, if it didn't work, it wouldn't be like the end all be all. We would be fine. So finish your cloud gazing, and then we're going to go ahead and let you do some knitting. I think that it will be lovely because then all of your needs are going to be smashingly well, and we love that. And now, of course, it's raining, so, I mean, we don't really love that so much, but, I mean, it is what it is. So she's just going to go ahead and do this knitting project, and then we will go ahead and see what else we can get her up to. Once again, the Yamachan has come to tap into our fridge. I mean, at least I can say, just water. But she has finished one project. Now we are working on another project. I am currently trying to get her to cure this weed that she has grown. So we are just going to cure this so that it can be worth a little bit more money and we can sell that. And then we are going to go ahead and graft some things onto these plants. We have some cuttings that we have taken. So I am going to do that. And we'll graft all of these things onto these plants. And then she'll have hopefully some more things growing. And she's like, I freaking hate you because now we have even more things that I have to do gardening wise. Yes, dear, you do. And I'm really sorry about that, but it is what it is. And she is like, what part of I hate gardening are you not understanding? The hate part, clearly. But you know what? The gardening is very lucrative as far as money goes. So it is the best thing as far as keeping us from being bankrupt. Right now you have 403 simoleons and we need all the money we can get. So that is why we are doing the bushes. And I have no idea what we're going to do once you get yourself to another location. So, you know, probably knitting. All right, you have done the Slice of Life achievement, which is great for us. So we will also go ahead and list that beanie that you just did on Plopsy, and then we will see if you can sell some of those things that are already listed. And you are tired, so I will go ahead and let you get some rest because I'm nice like that, you know? So she's going to go ahead and get herself some sleep, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. It is the next morning, and Piper is off to work, but she is very, very sad. She is missing the paparazzi. I don't even know why she misses the paparazzi, but she does. She is now feeling very energized. She is off to work. When she gets back from work, we will probably see if we can let her do something fun. And he wants to get to know Kiala Hapali. Yeah, sure, go ahead and do that. We are going to obviously go ahead and get her dealing with the plants, as that is something that we definitely need to do. She hasn't gone to therapy in a while, so I will check and see if there's any therapy available. If not, then we will probably go ahead and take her swimming today. It has been a while since she has left her lot other than to do anything other than knitting, and she really needs some fun in her life. So we're probably going to take her to the lake, or the river, I'm sorry, and let her swim for a little while. We know that Piper really loves to do outdoor things, and so we're going to let her go and do some, you know, normal activities where she can just enjoy life and doesn't have to just grind. Because as of right now, the only thing that she has really done is work, knit, work, knit, work, knit, and her life is becoming nothing but work. And as we know, Piper would not like that very much. She wants to enjoy life. She likes adventurous things, and she enjoys the great outdoors. And even though, I mean, technically she lives in the great outdoors, so you would think that that would be fun for her. But she wants to do something with her time other than stupid gardening and, you know, just knitting all the time. So we are going to go ahead and let her go out and go swimming. So she is just finishing up doing the gardening. I have queued up for her to go ahead and swim in the river here. She's just going to clean up around her place here, and then she is going to go ahead and head off to the river so she can go for a swim. And she, I think, is really thrilled about that because she's like, thank God I get to get off this damn lot and I can go do something that I actually enjoy doing for once. I mean, honestly, she's really feeling sad. Gloomy Sims are sad. And she, as we know, is a gloomy Sim. She got the gloomy trait after she got cured of her erraticness by going to the hospital and getting therapy. Oh, we just sold a rug. Okay, so when we get back from her enjoying her swim, we'll sell that on Plopsy as well. So that's great news that we are finally starting to sell some more things on Plopsy, which is lovely for us, for 194 simoleons. All right, that's great news. So we will definitely do that. We will sell also these harvestables that she has in her inventory. But for now, we're just going to let Piper enjoy the sun and the water and just really have herself a nice time getting some swimming in. And we know that she absolutely loves being out here in nature. So we're just going to let her have a really good time out here with herself and the water. Oh, and it looks like we also got a note here saying that someone would like to purchase a beanie from us. So we have 2 things now that we have sold or could sell. So that's great news. Guys, we might be actually getting somewhere with this Plopsy thing. I don't know. I've never actually had this much luck with Plopsy, and the one time I'm like, oh, we probably shouldn't use Plopsy because Plopsy, it doesn't really work, and now everything wants to sell on Plopsy, so, bite my tongue. Alright, she is just swimming here and really enjoying the day and the sun and the water, and look how very energized she is. Like, she is absolutely in her element now. It is really overpowering her sadness and really just making her day. And she is thrilled. I mean, she has to pee, but she's overall in a fantastic mood and absolutely loving the fact that she is, you know, having such a great time swimming here. So I love that for her. And I think this scenery is absolutely just so beautiful. So we're just going to like speed through this and just let her enjoy some time here. And Gil is calling, asking if we want to go over and hang out. But I am actually going to go ahead and just ignore that incoming text message because she is just swimming and enjoying her time here at the river. And when she's actually done swimming, we are going to take her to the house and let her use the loo. And then she has a couple of things that she needs to sell on Plopsy. And we are actually going to go ahead and give her house a little bit of a upgrade as well. So we won't be doing that. But I do think I'm going to go ahead and let her get out of the river here, and we are going to go ahead and head her back over to the house so that she can use the bathroom because she has to desperately pee. So let's go ahead and do that. So I am just going to quickly let her run herself over to her house here because she is in desperate need of a washroom. She has to go to the loo really, really badly. So we're just going to fast forward through that really quickly, and then I am going to let her go ahead and go to the washroom. She's like, oh my god, I gotta go. Yes, we know. Oh, and it's so funny that as soon as you get to your lot, now you can't walk. Really? Go to the washroom before you wee yourself. And I mean, honestly, why is it that you've slowed down now that you're on your lot? Come on, Piper, just go to the washroom. Now why are you stopped? Oh, okay, let me cue it up for you again. So we are going to let her go to the washroom if she ever can get her ass on there. And then she is going to go ahead and grill herself something to eat because she is hungry here. And then after that, she can go ahead and get herself a shower and get herself cleaned up after her swim. And then we will go ahead and Roman's calling saying that he heard that we became friends with Gil. Okay, well that's great. And then after we do all of our eating and our showering, then we will ship our things on Plopsy. So we have ourselves a little bit of a full schedule here of things that she needs to do. And, ooh, those ribs look like really, really nice. And then she can go ahead and we will, like I said, revamp this area because I do want to kind of give her little shack a little bit more of an upgrade. So we are going to put this stuff in the fridge here and sell some of them, and then we will give everything a little bit of a facelift, and I think that will be really, really nice. So she is just having herself a shower, And now we are shipping some stuff on Plopsy, and then she's going to grab herself a plate of these ribs, and then we will go ahead and do the facelift on this area. We have sold so much stuff on Plopsy all of a sudden. I'm shocked. I can't even believe it. Look at her rock and eat this food. She's like, I can't even believe. Today's turned out to be such a nice day. I love the fact that I went and I had such a good swim, and now I'm having a great meal. I'm making all these sales. Yes, Queen. We love it. We love it. So we have 812 simoleons to our name. I realize that's not a lot, but let's go ahead and do it.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody say, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. 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 Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
So as you can see, I have gone ahead and given her place a little bit of a facelift. I just gave her some walls and a roof and went ahead and got her an actual mattress instead of a cardboard piece of cardboard for her to sleep on. So she has a little bit of a shelter covering now where she can actually, sleep. And that is lovely for us. And she has gone ahead and done some chores. She's now feeling playful. She's got a cozy fire going. And I think she is overall feeling really, really great about everything. All of her needs are in a fantastic place. So she is really feeling pretty good overall about everything. Now she just needs to sell some things on Plopsy still. We are still working on her Lady of the Knits. It wants her to knit while she is listening to music, so I'm just going to go ahead and purchase her a radio here. Just going to get her this little radio here, and then she can turn on this radio and play it while she knits, and then that will meet that little aspiration or goal for that aspiration there. I'm just trying to figure out where is a good place for us to go ahead and put that where it's not in the way of everything. I'm not exactly sure where to put it, so I think I'll just put it out here in the middle of the floor. It'll be fine. It has a roof on everything, so it shouldn't get wet, but you never can really tell. We'll just have to play it by ear, I guess. But we will go ahead and put that out here, and then we will get her to turn that on, and we'll get her to do a little bit of knitting, and we'll see if that works. So we'll have her listen to some backyard and do some knitting while she is listening to that, and see if that meets that little goal, because it does say knit while listening to music and sell a knitted object on Plopsy. So we have to do those two things. All right, so it did meet that, so that's great. So now we just need to sell a knitted object on Plopsy, and then we'll have met that last little goal there on that level of the Lady of the Knits there. And then we will be moving on to the next tier. So she is moving right along on this aspiration as well. And to be completely honest, she is seriously grinding on this aspiration, and we love that. But she does have work in about an hour's time, and it looks like she's actually going to be late. If she is not quickly about this knitting, she is going to be late. So hurry up, Piper, and finish this knitting so that you're not late to work. She's like, don't rush me. No, do rush you. Hurry up, because I know that you take forever to knit. But I do think I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, I am going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.